Hi, I'm Dr. Christiane Northrup, and I'd like to introduce you to Heidi Symonds, a former patient of mine, who is also, her business is called The Healthy Godmother at NourishYourselfForLife.com. Welcome, Heidi.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
And what I love about Heidi is that she was a patient of mine when she was 15 years old. And I gave her some things to do, like diet and lifestyle, the usual, and she said, I don't think so. She wasn't quite ready. And then life had its way with her, as it does with every single one of us. And she went through time, and fairly recently, what would you say, a couple of years ago, you found the Amata product, and it really changed things for you. But what I find wonderful, and I want all of you to know about it, is that you were able to get your cyclic nature back. So first start with what Amata did for you, and then tell everyone how to get their cyclic nature back, because it's this intuitive flow that women have.
Well, Amata changed my life in so many ways. It supported me in finding my body again and finding that feminine wisdom that I had shut down. When I started my period when I was 6th grade on the playground with white pants, it was a disaster.
Yeah.
And everyone since then was a disaster with endometriosis and polycystic ovarian syndrome and all of these things. So it was a part of my body that I was very detached from and I didn't want to engage with, and I struggled. And what Amata did in tuning into my cyclic nature in terms of practicing full moon qigong and new moon koya and being mindful of the moon cycles and the seasons, Amata came in and kind of supported and created a foundation underneath to support my hormones, to support my post-menopausal. So I had a hysterectomy 10 years ago, as you know, because of all of the things that were just too much. And so when I had the hysterectomy, everything just kind of shut down. I went on hormone replacement. I took the Premarin because I was unaware. When you don't know better, you can't do better.
That's right.
And so then I started to learn better, and I came off the Premarin, but I had some stuff that was still happening. And the Amata sort of swooped in and just is like this lovely little nest of support for me. It stops the hot flashes, the night sweats, all of those different pieces that can happen when you're not taking the hormone replacement stuff. And so when I wanted to tap into my cyclic nature, I wanted to have a cycle again. I was sitting at a coffee shop with an amazing group of women, 2 of which were your daughters, and they were all having their moon cycle. And I was like, I want to have a moon cycle. I haven't had a moon cycle that I could connect with the way they were connecting with it ever in my life. And so I walked away determined that I was going to have a moon cycle, and I was going to have it on the new moon, and I was just going to try to see what would happen. And as I continued to pay more attention to the new moon and the full moon and my koya and my qigong and moving within that flow, I would, every time on the new moon, I'd just sort of get a Joanna Gaines magazine or, a cup of cocoa, and I'd to give myself a few minutes to have that downtime, that inward time that we, push, and we don't allow in our culture to have that cycle. And then a couple of months after, through the process, I woke up in the early morning with those unfamiliar but kind of familiar crampy, pain, owie, and I was like, what is going on? Is this digestive? What? And I couldn't, and then I sort of just went back to sleep, and I woke up like a shot at 4:30 in the morning. Oh my God, these are menstrual cramps.
It's
and it sounds crazy.
No, at 4:30 in the morning is interesting, because we get our period at the darkest time of the night, which is 4 a.m.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. So this is almost like phantom uterus, because in your energetic blueprint, everybody, the uterus is always there. The ovaries are always there. So one of the things that I want everyone to know is, even if you've had a hysterectomy, it is never too late. So here you are, and you've had a hysterectomy, and you at an early age, like way before normal
36.
menopause. 36. That's we'd call that premature menopause.
Yes.
And you, through a combination of the support of the Amata, the Pueraria Mirifica, and your own lifestyle and your intent, you actually have recreated this wonderful cyclic flow. Well, I love it, and I love that we've had this trajectory of since you were 15, and now here you are,